Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Ashley Palmeiro. How about a report on her, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. She's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think she's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about ready to roll, Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And we are underway. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. One out the top of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third.
Here's Josh
the first
Naylor.
Baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Bounced up the middle. Arrington. On to first, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Now into the game, Johnny Pareda. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Doug Baker. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Victor Robles. He takes over in right. Leading off, Nick Kurtz.
This afternoon, the first baseman, number 60, Nick Kurtz.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
And now it's William Contreras. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Makes the catch for the second out. Two down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Butler.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Batting seventh.
And now here's
Third
Jeff
baseman,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Now that's smacked to right center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Batting
2
eighth,
on
the
now
second baseman,
with 2 away.
Harold
So up
Arrington.
next, Harold Arrington. Big time power. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 48.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now a chance for Zoe Feliz. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases.
Well, she gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and she squared it up nicely.
Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Well struck left field. And that's out of here. Grand slam. An absolute smash to left. And they add on. It's 9-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Cooper Criswell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. 4 home runs in the first inning. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. And next is the designated hitter, Andres Jimenez. On a line. And that is that. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Stephanie Karowski. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. She wastes no time on this one, and they're on the board.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Victor Robles now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Yo 1. And a big swing and a miss. Palmero, 22 years old, and she's a native of Mexico.
No, see if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Young at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Jennifer
So now the DH spot,
Karowski.
Jennifer Karowski. This one in the air center field. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right
Number
fielder,
7,
Barton Walker. He gets there with the slide to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Butler.
That one ripped right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Hard liner, and it's into the gap. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Next for the A's.
Stepping in, Harold Arrington.
Harold Arrington.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. That's not coming back. He muscles that one out of here. And they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the new pitcher for the Mariners, Bryce Miller. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Zoe Feliz. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into left center field. And the hits just keep on coming.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So back to the top of the order, Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now here's the A's catcher, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 15-1. So 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Andres Jimenez. Lined into right. And that ends the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Johnny Pareda. Palmeiro back to work.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Batting 9.
Here's the third baseman, Jake Simmons. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Got him. That's the 2nd out.
Baker.
Doug Baker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. struck him out without a swing. And she strikes out the side here in the third. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Man at first, nobody out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Going, gone. A two-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 17-1. Edward Bizzardo gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Jeff McNeil stands in. Ripped to right, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Next to hit, Harold Arrington. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Now it's going to be Zoe Feliz. And that one's gone. A three-run dinger. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's so out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next,
at the plate, William Contreras.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Out towards left center. And there's one down. Here's Cody Bellinger. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer.
Cody Bellinger.
Takes it in for the out. So now here's the DH, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game.
Jimenez.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Line drive, base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Oh, no waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Love how she just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of her mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Laser, base hit. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as they score a pair on the play. Jose A. Ferrer on to pitch here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter.
Makes the catch, inning over. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1.
Rodriguez. Strike!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes.
Up next for Seattle,
Strikeout number 8.
Number 12.
And now
Josh
it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. And that is out of play. Cut on, popped up, right side. Arrington. Brings it in. 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Stephanie Karowski.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at bat. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Sets her down on strikes. That's her 9th strikeout so far. Bottom 4, now it's the second baseman, Harold Arrington. Safe to say he's grabbed our attention with this performance. 3 hits, 3 at-bats, and a chance to make it 4 for 4.
Yeah, this has been a really fun start to his career. Definitely making a splash.
And he'll play it on a bounce. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the A's,
Zoe Feliz will hit next. She's making a great impression with her teammates as she's been an RBI machine. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 24-1.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it.
That's a base hit.
Up next for
Good
the
job
A's,
getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the A's, the left fielder.
So much of good
Cody
hitting is finding holes in the defense.
Bellinger.
That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings.
Line drive. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded.
Up next for the
Nobody
A's,
out.
the
Andres
designated hitter,
Jimenez
Andres.
now at the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made
The right
solid
fielder,
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position, and there's 2 away.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the
Number
bullpen,
75,
Andres Munoz.
Munoz.
All loaded up. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Rodriguez on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners,
Number 10,
Victor Robles.
Robles.
She's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. She might be able to go the distance if she keeps this up.
Swings and misses, struck him
The
out.
batter, number 2, second baseman.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yep.
This one in the air. McNeil. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Karowski in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck her out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around, just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.